Hello Odoo users and welcome to our channel. In this video we will see how to export the orders, invoices and payments from Odoo to Zoho Books. So let's get started. As we have downloaded the Zoho connector from the Odoo Web Store, we will create the instances, and in instances we have made the configurations for order and invoices. So as you can see, we have made this automated configurations in the order configuration as well as in the invoice configuration, which means that as soon as we create any of the sales order in the Odoo, it will be automatically exported to Zoho without any manual intervention, and same as in the invoice. So if we create an invoice over here in Odoo, it will automatically be linked with Zoho and it will be exported. So this is the automation that we have currently toggled on for both of them, and we will see the process ahead. Now let's go and create a sales order. I will also mention one more thing. Currently we do not have any issues when we are having a new customers in our Odoo database and we have not exported before. As soon as we make a sale order, add the new customers and export it, everything will be exported at once. There will not be any issues for the same. So I'm adding a new product currently which is not in my Odoo database and it is not in Zoho as well. So that you can see that even if there is a new order or a new customer or a new product, it will be exported at the time we export our sales order. So let's add a product. I will add some prices. I will add the costing and I will add the interview vector. Now I will save this product. Now while saving this product, I will create a sales order. So let's create a sales order. I will add the customer name and I will add the product that we just created. So here is the product that we just created, and now we will add the text. So currently the product has 15% text as we have kept the same while creating the product. But in case if you want to change the text, you can change it from here. And also one more thing, the export doesn't support any export of the texts which are more than one. So if we are exporting it with two texts, it will not be exported. So we will only take one text that was added first, not the second one. So keeping 34% as the text currently, and when we export it, it will be 34% only. The other thing is currently with this customer, we have added a different delivery address. So I will show you the same. Let me go back and show you the customer details first. So for this customer, we have added a separate details because I want the product to be delivered at the other address and not the main address. So this will be the delivery address and it will be considered as the shipping address in Zoho Books. So now here as we confirm this order, this is the sales order that we have created. And now let's confirm it. On confirming the sales order, the Zoho order details will be fetched over here. As you can see, Zoho order number, Zoho order identification, and the instance is fetched over here. So currently we have automated the process. So we have seen that it is automatically fetched. But in case if the automation is not toggled on, you can also click over here to export the order to Zoho. This is the button for the same. Now we'll go to Zoho dashboard, go to sales and go to sales orders. In sales order, you can see the order is automatically in the draft state and exported to Zoho. Now we'll open this order and see this is the sale order with all the details. You can see there are two different addresses. The shipping address is different that we have added, and as well as the billing address. So let me go to the edit button. Now here you can see both the different addresses, billing and shipping one. Now here is the sales order number. So here is the settings that we can change if you want to. So if you want to continue auto generating sales order numbers by Zoho, you can check this box. And if you want it manually, you can check this box. Currently, as we have kept it manually, we will get the order number which are in our Odoo database, that is S000074. We have got the same order number over here. If you continue generating from Zoho, it will have their own series of numbers that will be generated over here. So this is the settings that you can change it from here. There are other details over here with the items, the taxes, and all the different things as you can see it over here. Now we'll go back and invoice this order. So currently it is in the draft state. Once invoice, it will be in the invoiced and then the payment state. Now, so let's go back over here and create invoice for the same. So as we are creating invoice, we create the draft invoice first. Now this is the invoice where we confirm it. On confirming the invoice details will be fetched over here with the Zoho invoice identification number and the invoice number. As you can see, the same is fetched over here. Now let's go to the Zoho, go to invoices. In invoices, you can see our invoices created over here and it is in the draft state. Now our sales order is currently linked with the invoice. So we can go to sales order and see if it is invoiced. Yes, it is invoiced. As you can see it over here. This is the second part. Now let's go to invoices and see how the invoice looks. Let's open it. So here is the invoice that we have created. It will all have the information about the billing and shipping address as well as the PO number and the due dates, the due on receipt and all the other information that is mandatory to be mentioned over here. So this is our invoice in details. And now we will see that how the payments are received in Zoho. Now this invoice will be paid by us. So we will go to register the payment. And there is one more thing that I forgot to mention this. You can also click on this button and export your invoice to Zoho if the automation is not ticked in your instance. Now we will register the payment. Everything seems fine, the entries are fine, and now we'll create the payment. As the payment is created, the Zoho payment number and payment ID will be fetched over here as you can see, and the payment is completed as you can see. Now the things are completed, and now we'll go to the Zoho where we will refresh the page one more time. Now we will see the payment is received over here with 𝗙𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗘𝗦 name along with the money that we have received. So here is all the details of the payment that we received, and the billing name and address is mentioned along with the amount received. So this is the payment receipt. And now let's go back to the invoices, which will say that it is in a paid status and it is paid. There is no balance due now. Let's go to sales order, and in sales order we can see that it is invoiced and now it is paid. So there are two status that will be updated as the sales order will be invoiced and paid, which we can see it in our sales order as well. Now we will go back to our sales order and I'll show you how the invoices will be cancelled. So let's create a sales order to show you the thing. I will add the product over here. So there are two things that we created currently. Currently I've created a sales order with no invoice and payment details received. And there is one more sales order that we just created with all the invoicing and payment details that we have received for the S00074. And here is the other one that is S00075. So S00075 is also exported over here. So let's check that. As you can see, this is exported over here. Now, in case if you want to cancel the sales order, you can cancel the sales order only if it is not invoiced or paid. If your sales order is attached with the invoices and payments, you cannot cancel it then. Now I want to cancel this sales order, so let me cancel it. Cancel. Now if I cancel it, the cancellation log will be generated over here and it will be cancelled in Zoho itself. So let's refresh the Zoho. On cancelling the same, you can see the status will be marked as void over here and it will be something like this. So this order is not invoiced and it is cancelled. Now I will show you the other order that we just created. If you try to cancel it, you will get an error message where invoice sales order cannot be marked as void. So this is what is the difference between how to cancel your sales orders, and you cannot cancel your sales orders which are invoiced and not paid. So this is it from our side. Now we will go back to our instance and go to the log details. In case there will be any errors over here, the log book line will show you the errors over here. If there are no errors, there will not be any log created. There will be a success log that will be generated over here with all the date and the time details. So that's it from our end. You can let us know if you face any issues while you configure the same for your store. Our team will be there to help you out. Thank you. While doing this process, if you face any issues or if you are stuck anywhere, don't hesitate to write back to us at support@vrajatechnologies.com. Our support team will be there to help you out anytime. Thank you.